Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jod, and today we're going to be doing something pretty damn fun that I've been wanting to do for quite a while here on my channel, and it's something that I haven't seen like anywhere else on YouTube. No one's done this, so I've been sitting on this for a while. I've been working on it. I got my list done, but yeah, you saw the title. So we're going to be ranking every single location from Resident Evil history. So what that means is basically from the Spencer Mansion to the damn Resident Evil 4 Village, all the way to the Code Veronica Palace, you know, like places like that. Just like every single level, or just like place that you go to in a Resident Evil game, we are going to be ranking them all worst to best, and not counting some games, so we're not going to be including Resident Evil 5, 6, or Revelations 2, as those are just kind of different Resident Evil games, honestly. Like, you don't even really have a map that you can open, and it's just a different thing, honestly. It's just, like, hard to rank those with the rest of the series. But yeah, like every other mainline game, so 0 through 4, the remakes, 7 through 9, Code Veronica, and Revelations 1. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm just ready to finally do this. I will go ahead and say this is my opinion. I'm not claiming this to be fact, but, you know, it's fact. All right. No, I'm joking. But, yeah, let's get right into it, though. Sit back, relax, maybe roll up an herb, you know, do whatever you gotta do. Let's go. All right. Coming in here at last place, all the way down here at 52. Very last place, we have the Resident Evil 7 salt mines. Now, this is the last location in RE7, and God, this was a disappointing final area. Like, come on. Like, Resident Evil 7 was so good, and then, like, this place, like, you get here, it's just way too short and linear. No, like, exploration to be found. There's no locked doors, no puzzles. Basically, you come down this elevator, you kill a few molded, you push some minecart, you have to make your way up this mine shaft, and all these enemies are spawning, and then you fight 2 fat molded at the very end of that. That's the whole area. It's just, I don't know, it's just such a sprint to the finish, and it's, I don't know, it's just not what I want from a Resident Evil area at all. And, like all it is, it's just like a big lead up to the final boss fight, which is also disappointing, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, and not to mention visually, it's not too good either. Honestly, it's just like a gray salt mine. It's not that cool. It's not that cool looking. The one that you play through in Not a Hero is so much better, but we're not counting DLC, unfortunately, for the salt mines. I don't think there's any fans of this place, though. I have to imagine. I don't know. I can't see anybody defending this place in the comments, unless you're talking about Not a Hero. But yeah, this is the worst location in all of Resident Evil history, in my opinion. I might have voice cracked there. I might do that a little bit throughout the video. I'm sorry, but get used to it. All right. Coming in at number 51, we have the Resident Evil 3 Remake Sewers. Okay. Why does this area even exist? Like, genuinely, because it sure as hell isn't in the original RE3. Like, they really cut out so much content, like, out of RE3 just so they could add a sewer section. Like, we had a bigger and better sewer area in the 2 remake, so I don't know why they felt the need to do this. I think they just wanted the Reeves assets, honestly, because 3 was rushed. But yeah, this place is linear as fuck. Like, it's basically just a tunnel that has 2 paths that both lead to dead ends with key items that you grab, and you immediately go back the way you came. And then you open a few locked doors with the batteries. So, like, there's at least some little bit of, like opening some locked doors. But it's hardly anything. And, yeah. And then, like, the Hunter Gammas are cool, but you immediately get the grenade launcher, which destroys them immediately. Like, they're not even a threat. And then, not to mention, it's just placed in the middle of the city section, which just breaks the entire flow of that whole part, which sucks. And basically, just like the game never gets good again. Like once you come here, like this is like the start of the game going downhill. I think the moment where a lot of people were like, "Wait, hold on, this wasn't in the original. What are we doing here?" This is What else is there even to say about it? This is number 51. All right, coming in here at number 50, we have the factory from both Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 0. I'm not sure if it's the same factory. I'm like 99% sure that it is, though. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this place. It's just not a very interesting location. It's just like, I don't know, like honestly, like even though it's in 2 games, it just doesn't even really make sense as to why, because the factory in Resident Evil 0 is so close to the mansion, and then in Resident Evil 2, it's literally right beside Raccoon City. Like the geography just doesn't make sense, but that's whatever. But yeah, it's just a rusty, it's like a rusty old factory that just doesn't, I don't know, it's just like really small and not the most interesting place really, like at all. There's just kind of not a lot to it gameplay wise aside from the bosses. Like, yeah, Mr. X punching the screen was cool though. Coming in at number 49 here, this one might be controversial because but just hear me out. This is going to be the guest house from Resident Evil 7. All right, like I said, hear me out. First off, this was lower on my list, but I've bumped it up, so there's that, there's that going for it. But yeah, no, this place is just, it's definitely a good opening section. I won't deny that. It definitely sets the atmosphere and the tone of the game very well. And there's even some puzzle elements in here, like the bolt cutters and the fuse that I really like. But after that first playthrough, this place is so slow because of that damn basement section where you have to slowly walk behind Mia for which feels like forever. I'm not sure how long it actually is, but it's probably like a few minutes, but it drags because it's so slow and I hate it. That whole basement section is just so fucking linear. But just pair that up with the unskippable cutscenes in Resident Evil 7, and this place just feels like a whole linear scripted cutscene, disguised as an area. But, good atmosphere though. All right, so coming in here at number 48, we're gonna have the Nest 2 from the RE3 remake. This is already the second area from this game that we're talking about. this far down. If that says anything about RE3 remake. But the Nest 2, I mean, talk about a sprint to the finish line. Man, this is just another disappointing final area. Like, come on. Like, they really replaced the Dead Factory for this? Really? Like, not to mention this place just feels like an inferior version of the RE2 Nest. A way inferior version. And I just don't get why they decided to replace the dark industrial vibe of the Dead Factory with just this bright hallwayed futuristic lab. I don't know. It's just like such a stark contrast. It's just weird. I don't know. It worked in 2, but not here. Oh, and they removed the 2 really good puzzles that were in the Dead Factory that they had no reason to remove. They removed both of those, the water sample and the valve puzzles. And also that fast-paced music that just plays throughout this entire area, which just kind of messes with my enjoyment of it personally. It just makes me feel like I have to hurry up through the level, and I don't like that. And just aside from that, it's just a really short, this is a really short area in the game, and it's just, I don't know. You can beat this place in probably 10 minutes if you ran fast enough. But this place is, man, it's just, and I'm not even sure what else to really say about it. It's just a disappointment. Coming in at number 47, we're gonna have one that you've all probably been waiting for so far, and you might be surprised that it's not at the bottom. But coming in at number 47 here, we're gonna have the ship from Resident Evil 7, and I gotta say, upon a replay of RE7, it's actually moved up the list a few spots. Don't get me wrong, there are certainly pacing issues here, but the gameplay, if I'm in the mood for it, it's actually sort of feels like an old school RE location with a lot of locked doors where you gotta find the corrosives to open, and the multiple floors that you gotta traverse through the elevator. But yeah, like honestly, this place isn't very good because it is just too long, and like coming after the first half of the game, which was just so damn good, this place is just so slow, and the long ass cutscenes again that you can't skip, and also that videotape that you're forced to play through for some reason that you just can't skip. It's just like it just like doubles the length of the location. It's just like damn. But yeah, just a bit of a slog, honestly. Not bad in the first playthrough, and even if you haven't played it like in a while, it's all right. But like replaying the game often, dude, this is not it. and also every hallway just kind of looks the same, and the whole vibe and look of this place is just not the best. Like all the colors are so like just not that interesting. But yeah, the ship is here at number 47. Coming in at number 46, we're going to have the Resident Evil Zero treatment plant. And yeah, this place is actually fairly fun in terms of like the backtracking and puzzles. But in general, it's just like not the most like interesting area. Like the flowing water in the background is cool. It doesn't look amazing in terms of the color scheme. And just like, I'm not sure. I don't know. And like, man, like, I don't know, somewhere around the millionth death, I just stopped having fun. Like, I'm sorry. Like, oh, and the lurkers can fuck all the way off. Like, they look cool, but I just don't get why I'm getting one-shotted by frogs. Like, what? Oh, and that specific leech monster in that hallway outside of the pool table room can go to hell, too. Like, this place is just annoying as hell, really. Like alongside just not having a great color scheme. And the soundtrack, like, I don't even really remember much of the soundtrack here, if there even is one. Yeah, it's not a very great area. It's gonna go here at number 46. Coming in here at number 45, we're gonna have the testing area from RE7. All right, I know it looks like I hate RE7. I promise I don't. But like, how far up can this place realistically go? Like, it was pretty fun the first couple playthroughs, and like I genuinely enjoy the Happy Birthday game. And the saw traps are cool, but like, I don't know, man, this place just isn't very interesting to look at. It's just like a bunch of tarps set up and this kind of makeshift, like, I don't even know what this place really even is. I don't know if it's like another part of the house or if it's, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it leads to this big barn where you fight this fat molded, and then that's the end of the place pretty much. I don't know, it's just not that interesting really, visually, and it's kind of where RE7 starts to drop off in quality, and for that it has to rank pretty low here. And also it's just kind of linear, which just does not help. It's just like not really my thing a lot of the time. But yeah, all that combined puts it here at number 45. Coming in at number 44, we are going to have the Resident Evil 8 Reservoir. Now, this place was really hard to put here because when I first played RE8, like, this was one of my favorite parts of the game. But after multiple playthroughs and just kind of like, it's like over the years playing the game more, it's just not that good anymore for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the atmosphere and like all like the water. It's like a nice change of scenery, which is something that like RE8 just excels at in general, and this place is no exception. But and Moreau is a fun villain and boss fight, but I just think this place is mostly just a scripted chase section, like with Moreau just like chasing you through the water. You have to like run across the platforms and just kind of make your way across this whole lake, and like it's sort of fun, but the whole section in general is just really short. And for as cool as this place looked, and like for like as different as like the vibe was, I just wanted more from it, and I just feel like we didn't get that. Like, I don't know, just like missed potential. It's gonna land it here at number 44. Now, coming in at number 43, we have the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Hospital. This is so this is the original hospital from the OG RE3, and this is an okay enough area with a few different floors that you can go to. Like, you go in through the lobby, and then you can go to the upstairs area through like the elevator, and then you can go to the basement area. And like I like the hunters, and like the basement puzzle is fun. But like in general, this place is just pretty damn small, and like you're pretty much just like like you're in and out, and so yeah, like you're not here for that long. But I do like the Tyrell cutscene. Like that's cool. It's some cool lore, I guess. But playing as Carlos is cool too. But just I don't know. This is not a whole lot to this area, but it's fine. Scenery wise, it's just like a hospital. It's nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's fine. It's gonna come in here at number 43. Coming in at number 42, we're going to actually have the Code Veronica Airport. Now, this was another hard one to rank, honestly. Like, it's so short, and, like, you're not here for really that long at all. Like, you come here kind of, like, towards the start of the game to get something, and then you leave, and then towards the end of the island, you actually come back here to, like, leave through the cargo plane. But honestly, I just really like the submarine like that leads down into this place. It's just like such a cool like entrance to it, and like also like the camera view from like inside the water when you exit. It's so fucking cool, and like I love the fish tank room. Like the whole vibe in there is just so chill, and like but there's just like not a whole lot here though. That's like it's really short, and that's ultimately like why it's down here. Honestly, it's just not a whole lot, but I do like it though. Like I like the vibe. All right, coming in at number 41, we have the hospital from the Resident Evil 3 remake. And all right, so I actually don't know if this is controversial or not, but I'm not a huge fan of this place. Like out of all the sections that they could have expanded, they chose this. Like, come on. It's not the best looking area either. Just like, I don't know, like in general, it's just like the hospital setting. It's just like, especially just like this. I don't know. It's like not my favorite visually. Like aside from the courtyard and the roof area, I think those areas look cool. But just like, I don't know. It's just like not my favorite area though. I don't know. Like even though, like I'll acknowledge that the gameplay is pretty fun with like backtracking and all that. And the hunters are always cool enemies to fight and provide a good challenge. And like plus Carlos again, like playing with him again is fun. But I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I didn't love the hospital originally in the OG game, and they just expanded it here, and like it's better for sure. And like on a certain day, it might even go a little bit higher than this. But I don't know. Just like the way I'm feeling right now, it's gonna go here at number 41. It's not my favorite area. All right, coming in next at number 40, we have the OG sewers from the original Resident Evil 2, the sewers. The sewers aren't the most interesting location, but this is like the original sewer section in Resident Evil, so I think it works well enough here. And like it's got like a pretty good length to it. Like you find like the 2 medallions to reveal the door behind the waterfall, and like you fight some spiders, you play as Ada, and like that's all fun. And like it's pretty good, but it's just like it's just okay, and like it's pretty short. It's just like it's like a kind of a short, like a short-ish little sewer area. The colors are okay. Like for a sewer area, they're pretty good. But yeah, I don't have too much else to say about this place, but it is all right. All right, here at number 39, we're actually going to have the Antarctic base from Code Veronica. And while it is like the weak point of Code Veronica, like I would definitely say, I do appreciate that this place has quite a lot to it with the section with Claire. Like it's pretty big with like multiple floors and like a good amount of backtracking. And like Chris's section is like all frozen over with like the layout change. And like Chris's mansion area is like a really cool homage to RE1. And also the soundtrack with Chris goes so hard. Like this place like is actually pretty fun. Like especially in the Chris part, but I think this place really suffers from just like the atrociously designed moth hallway, which is just like infamous at this point in the Resident Evil community, and the soft lock towards the end, towards the end of the game that can just be very easy to activate. like I hope you remember to put all your good weapons in the item box before you switch back to Chris. All in all, though, this place is it's just pretty fun. It's just like when you compare it to the first half of Code Veronica, like how do you not rank it sort of low? You know, it's definitely not as good, but it is fun enough. Coming in at number 38, we are going to have the Resident Evil Zero Lab. This is our next RE0 location, but yeah, talk about a major pain in the ass, first of all. Like, this is without a doubt one of the hardest Resident Evil locations of all time. Tight corridors, leech monsters, those hunters that can suck my actual balls. Genuinely hate that part, especially on hard mode with no ammo. Just absolutely brutal. But I'm not a fan of the item shoots here either, and like just like the whole fact that Billy and Rebecca are split up the whole time. It's just a lot of switching back and forth. And if you sent Billy up to the second floor, good fucking luck. Hope you like backtracking a million miles. Oh, and that leech bastard, the cable car, is one of the most annoying enemies in Resident Evil history. Like, it's at least this high up because I do like the scenery. I think for a laboratory area, this place looks pretty unique, actually. Like, it's pretty, like, it looks different, you know? I'm not sure how you would, like, describe it, like, the atmosphere. I don't know if it's, like, gothic, or it's not really gothic, but it's definitely different than, like, your typical Resident Evil lab. And for that, I'll give it some brownie points here and put it at least number 38. But man, I struggled here last time I played through the game. But I did have but like there is an element to it where even though it's hard, I still had some fun, you know. And when I beat it, I was just really happy to get it over with just because of how hard it was. But yeah, it's gonna go here at number 38. All right, now coming in here at number 37, we're gonna have House Beneviento from RE8. Now, this place is making it this far because I love the atmosphere. All right, I love like the basement area with like the puzzles and like the baby that comes after you is all really fun and just works, you know. And like not to mention that baby scared the shit out of me when I first played this game. The Angie quote unquote boss fight at the end is just like always plays the same. And that can get very repetitive on like multiple playthroughs, and like just like how short this area is in general. Like it just drags this place down because it could have been way better. But like what we got was quite good still. Just like not the best area to replay. Like I don't know. Like similar to the reservoir from Resident Evil 8, this place just could have been better. Like there's just like missed potential here, and I think it has to go sort of low for that. Like it just could have been so much better, but it is fun. Like it is fun enough. I definitely don't dread playing it on replays, but yeah, it's just not my favorite. Coming in at number 36, we are going to have the Resident Evil 2 remake sewers. Look, these get a lot of hate in the Resident Evil community, and I don't really agree. I think this is a fairly enjoyable part, gameplay wise. I think like it all connects like really well, and I think like I don't know, like the whole like a layout here and like the backtracking elements all work. Like the G enemies feel like major threats, and they're fun to like try to like avoid and like work your way past them. And that one section where you have to sneak past a bunch of them, or not sneak, but just like make your way past a bunch of them to get to the chest plug room. That part is tense as hell. But I just don't think it's like as bad as everyone pretends it is. Like it's not the worst thing ever. It's just like it's just simply not as good as the rest of the game, but it doesn't make it bad. And like I don't always love sewer sections, but this game did it pretty well. And like it expanded on the OG sewers, made it way bigger, and I like the reworked chest plug puzzle. I don't know, I quite like this place. It's just not my favorite because it is a sewer area, so it is naturally, it's just not going to go that high up. I mean, the scenery is just not as good as some other areas, but it is fun enough, and I think it doesn't deserve to be hated as much. But yeah, it's going to go here at number 36, though. All that being said. Coming in at number 35, we're going to have the prison from Code Veronica. So this place is a very solid opening area to the game. Like you start out in this basement cell where Rodrigo frees you, and like you go up to that cemetery with like only your lighter. Like you're surrounded by a bunch of zombies like immediately that like climb out of the graves, just like setting the tone for this game immediately. and it just like immediately just like throws you into the game. It's great. And like when you come back later on, you get to explore more of it. Like you get to go inside the doctor's quarters building, which is disturbing. It's probably one of those like disturbing buildings in all of Resident Evil. Like you go in there and you read this file about this doctor in there that like runs the place, and he's just fucking evil as hell. And after that, you go inside his literal torture dungeon in the basement of this place. Like all in all, though, the prison really just sets the tone of the game well. And there's some fun gameplay stuff here, like the metal detector area where you have to deposit your items in the security box. That's cool because it like makes you think differently about how you would approach this area. Like it's a cool mechanic that I don't think we ever really saw again. So that has to give this place points too. Just all in all, pretty solid area. Number 35. Coming in at number 34, we're going to have the Resident Evil 1 caves / courtyard. So I'm going to include both of these together since they are technically a part of the same map. The caves is technically the courtyard B1. So it's, part of the same map. But yeah, this place is pretty fun. Like you got like the hunters in the caves, and it's like the whole like vibe in the cave is pretty cool with like the dripping water and like just like the echo, and like the spiders that you fight, and like the spider boss is cool. The boulder parts are actually kind of fun in my opinion, and the Lisa Trevor part's cool down there too, where you have to like avoid her, and like you have to get the broken flamethrower and like transport it to get through. It's pretty fun. And then, like, as far as the courtyard goes, first of all, the snakes in the courtyard can fuck off. Especially the ones that drop down near the pool when you're coming back from the residence. Dude, absolutely no way to fucking dodge past them unless you get lucky. But I like the waterfall mechanic, though, with the crank. And it's just, like, classic Resident Evil, you know. Plus, you get to fight the dogs here. And just like the outside scenery just looks very nice with like the wind blowing and the cricket sounds and just like all like the green, you know, all just like the plants and like just everything. Like, I don't know, it's just like a really nice change of scenery compared to the mansion. And it's a nice like transitional area, and I think it just works. But just the atmosphere in the courtyard is just great. So I think both of these together are going to be here at number 34. And at number 33, we're going to have the Raccoon City Park from the original Resident Evil 3. This is another cut area, and damn it, Capcom, this is another one that I really would have liked to see in the remake. But just like basically, it's a pretty short area, so like that's all in all why it's down here. But there's like nothing really bad about it though. Like honestly, like I quite enjoy this place. Like I absolutely love the scenery here, like similar to the courtyard from 1. It's just like a really nice contrast to all the other areas in 3, like all like the greenery here that you can, like it's just like a nice view. It just looks nice, the whole vibe here, like the water, it's just like, I don't know, it's just really nice to look at. And the snakes here are way less annoying than the ones from 1. So you know what, it gets a spot higher. But it's just like this place is like pretty short. It's just like simply not as good as the rest of RE3. But it is cool enough though, like for sure. And it's earned its place here at number 33. Coming in at number 32, we have our very first Resident Evil 9 location, which is going to be Ark. This is the final area of the game, the like the lab area. And you know what? This place is pretty fun. Like it's honestly like it's basically a way better version of the Nest 2 from 3 remake, like being that it looks pretty damn similar, especially in just like certain areas. It looks really similar to it, but yeah, the part where you collect those 2 orbs is fun, like the black and red orbs that you got placed in, like to open that door. That part's fun, and like the sneaking around section is fun, and just like sneaking past like the liquors with Grace is really like it's some really good tension there, and like just like the liquors like a huge threat with Grace in general. And they're super cool. But like Leon's section is good too, but I wish the liquors weren't so trivial with Leon, because they kind of are, like, because they just die in like 1 bottle of acid thrown at them. But So yeah, with Leon, they're not too hard, but I don't know. Like, all in all, though, this place is solid. Maybe upon more replays, this might go higher on my list. I'm not too sure, but just kind of like as it sits right now, I've played through the game twice, and it's gonna go here, number 32. Like, it could have been better, maybe. It could have been longer. There could have been more to it, for sure. But it's definitely far from the bottom of the list, and it's gonna land here number 32. I think it's a fair spot for it, especially just right now until I maybe play more of it. Coming in at number 31, we're gonna have the Resident Evil 1 lab. Here it is, the very first lab in all of Resident Evil. So the atmosphere here is certainly a highlight, with like the dark and dingy like corridors and like the water dripping down from the ceiling, and like the music down here just fits perfectly. Like, you just like, you get down here and the music's just awesome, and like you get to fight the chimeras down here, which are those like the bug enemies that spawn from the air vents, which are super cool. And like that whole like area, like the generator area, is just like a really cool looking area with like the red lighting. Like the whole like atmosphere in this lab actually works really well. It's similar to the RE0 lab. It has like its own distinct feel as far as labs go, and I think that really goes a long way. I'm just not a fan though of the capsule part. We have to like transport that capsule to the generator without running, or you just fucking explode. Like, you just if you run during this part, you explode. If you shoot zombies, you explode. And it kind of forces you to just kind of walk through the entire lab, and I don't love that. But all in all, this place is pretty solid. It's just not my favorite area. All right, coming in at number 30, we're going to have the Resident Evil 9 RPD. So this is going to be specifically the RPD from RE9, the destroyed version. And it was definitely awesome to re-explore the RPD, especially in this new way where like you're able to access areas in a new way, maybe like climbing up to the unicorn statue room, like from like the ladder, was cool, and like walking from the waiting room through the wall like into the private collection room. It's like some new like layout here, which is nice. And the destroyed look of this place is great. And like the escape from Mr. X is a fun callback, and like all like the Easter eggs here are awesome, like Tofu and the secret book in the library. It's just like it's some really good nostalgia from for RE2 and like the RPD in general. And yeah, it's fun. But like honestly though, like I just greatly prefer the original look and atmosphere to it. Like and you only explore about half of it in this. Yeah, so naturally it's just not as good, and like I just can't put it that high. But it's because it's not that long either. But it is definitely solid enough and quite cool like to explore. But yeah, not my favorite area. All right, coming in at number 29, we have Nest from RE2 Remake. Here it is. Yeah, this place is pretty damn fun. Like it just maybe could have been better. Like I missed the other areas in the lab that were in like the original, like the smelting room with like the lava pit thing, and like that whole generator area just in general, like that whole like other section that you got to go to in the B scenario. Thought that was really cool, and that's not in Nest, so I feel like by default it kind of sort of makes this worse, but I don't know. But like also like that pointless hit pouch you can get is just odd, because like you get it at the very end of the game, like right before you go to the last boss fight, or the second to last boss fight. And that's not really like a negative, it's just kind of something I wanted to point out, just because why not. But yeah, I think the central area, the elevator area is really awesome though, and like so is the greenhouse area, and like the Ivies are really cool enemies, and like they're honestly one of my favorite enemies ever in Resident Evil. And they're a huge threat in this game. They one-shot you, which yeah, it makes them a lot scarier. But yeah, just in general though, this place is very solid. It's a pretty damn fun final area for RE2. I just sort of think it could have been better. It maybe could have been a little bit bigger. I don't know. Just not as good as I think it maybe could have been. and missing some areas from the original. But and like the whole lab look of it in some areas isn't like the coolest scenery, but yeah, but it is it's definitely fun enough though. Coming in at number 28, not far behind it, we have the original Resident Evil 2 lab. So yeah, I think this one's better simply because of the extra areas you get in the B scenario, plus that one room where you can use the anti-BOW gas. Like, it makes for a good decision that like affects the other scenario, which is really cool, and like something that this game had that the remake doesn't, which is like the whole system where if you do something in A scenario, it affects B. But that's a whole nother video probably. But yeah. But like if you do like activate like the gas, it makes the other enemies like poisonous, which is really cool. And I just love like the central hub area, like as well in this one with like the red and blue walkways. That's just something that's kind of cool visually. And like the evolved liquors in this game and that are in the lab are really cool as well. And they seriously should have been in the remake. I don't know why they weren't. They were just like really cool, like different looking liquors that were stronger and harder to kill. I just don't get why they weren't in the remake, but yeah, this area, this version has them. So, and the original version of the Ivies are cool as well. All right, coming in here at number 27, we have the island from Resident Evil 4, the original. Here we go. The first mention of RE4 on this list, and honestly, this area gets way too much shit. Like honestly, like RE4 is a masterpiece of a game, and people just don't realize that this place isn't bad. It's just going up against the other two areas that are phenomenal. So it's just simply not as good. But yeah, like this place is just it's definitely pretty linear though. I will say, which I don't love, but like the regenerator area is a huge highlight, and there's like quite a few fun parts here in the island in general, and like some key cards that you have to find, and like that whole section's fun. I think that is the regenerator section, so I might have just said that twice, but anyways, that part's fun though. But side note, I absolutely fucking hate the section at the very end with the 3 turret guys on the part with Mike, especially on professional. That part is a nightmare. I was stuck in that part recently for like, I died like 20 times. It was fucking brutal. I had like no herbs left like when it got to the checkpoint, so I was just like fucked. Anyways, but yeah, I was not a fan of I'm not like really like a fan of the first few areas here in the island, honestly, and so like that's kind of something that drags it down. And just like some areas in general, like the tractor area, I don't really love. That part's not that fun, and like the wrecking ball part with Ashley is so annoying. But yeah, like the atmosphere here though in the island is good, especially in certain areas, like the prison area. I'm looking at you. Like, talk about a scary ass area. Just like, Jesus, man. Like, it's like that part's certainly a highlight here. JJ, the Gatling gun guy, is a really cool enemy too that you fight a couple of, and like all in all, it's just a fun, fast-paced area that just could have been better, and we will touch on that later. Coming in at number 26, we have the Resident Evil 0 training facility. And you know what? For like a Resident Evil 0 certainly gets a lot of hate, and while some of it is valid, I actually fairly enjoy this place. Like yeah, it's a bit of a Spencer Mansion. I don't want to say clone, but it's definitely majorly inspired from the Spencer Mansion, and has sort of a similar vibe, but it is different. Like it's different enough. But yeah, like especially the basement area, like with like the monkeys and like the flames down there, and like this, like, the whole like vibe down there is really cool. And but yeah, like I just like exploring this whole facility though. It's just like it's so fun to explore, and I just played it recently, and I can't lie, I enjoyed my time here. Like it was fun, like relearning this place after not playing it in a while, and like I don't know, like there's like a bunch of locked doors. There's like the fire emblem doors, like the water emblem doors. Pretty cool, actually. Like a cool set of keys you gotta find. But honestly, I also like a big negative about this place is I hate the monkeys area. I like the downstairs basement where you fight the monkeys. I know I said it looked nice, but gameplay wise, so annoying. They're such a pain in the ass, and the monkeys just make backtracking to this place a nightmare. Like later on in the game, like once you leave this place, if you come back, this place is littered with them. Especially in like certain points where it makes avoiding them impossible. But yeah, like I'll say, this place basically just like kind of suffers from the absence of item boxes in this game. I think this place really could have used them, but like once you learn to just like use the main hall as your item box, it's not so bad. But yeah, this place definitely could have been better, I think, in some areas and just like some aspects. But all in all, pretty good area. All right, coming in at number 25, we are gonna have the Resident Evil 3 remake Downtown. Here we go. This is the peak of the 3 remake, and you know what? For as much shit as this game gets, this section's pretty fun. Very fun, actually. It's just like fun, like exploring the small part of Raccoon City that the game lets you, and like the stores and like the diner, like it's all fun to explore. And running from Nemesis is like a fun time, stressful but fun. The power station area though, with the drain demos, is kind of annoying, honestly. And the drain demos just like in general aren't what they were in the original. Like they're just so much different in this game, and I think that's kind of a shame. But they look cool though, and the substation area it definitely looks cool. But and not to mention Nemesis staring at you through the toy store window, which is just great, and collecting the jewels and like unlocking all the lockpick and bolt cutter doors makes for some really fun backtracking, and just like gives you a reason to just like fully explore this place and leave no stone unturned. It's just like fun going through here, and like the whole vibe of Raccoon City is awesome and just like looks great, really, like obviously graphically, but just in terms of like the atmosphere, just it's all really good. But it's just like in general though, like all in all, too much was cut. Like the restaurant, the gas station, to name a couple things. The small bit of downtown you get in this game is very good. And it's going to come in here at number 25. Here at 24, we have the Resident Evil 8 Village. The RE Village. This place is more of like a hub area that you come back to like many times, like in between like the levels of this game, and like explore more and more of, and it's just like a fun time, like collecting everything here, like and like exploring all the houses. And I like the snowy setting, and like that view you get when you first arrive here at this village is just absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the best just like views in all of Resident Evil. I don't know, it's a really nice view of like the castle and like the whole village. But and like there's so much here to like backtrack to and like collect, like so many like treasures and stuff. And like the lichens are cool, plus those big ass werewolves you fight are awesome. It's just that like this place is just like not as good as some other areas. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just like more of just like a hub area. It's just not my favorite place, but it is fun though. Side note, I did not like all the villagers dying immediately that you meet in Louise's house. I thought that was just like a lot of wasted story potential, but that's more of a problem with the story than it is the area. But figured I'd mention it. But yeah, like all in all, this place is very very solid. It's definitely fun to explore this place, and there's a lot to do here. So for that, it's gonna go at number 24. Coming in at number 23, we have one that was pretty damn hard to rank, and that's the Queen Zenobia. Honestly, like since the Queen Zenobia takes up almost like the entire game of Revelations, which is unlike every other area on the list, where like every other area like takes up a portion of each game, whereas this takes up, yeah, basically the entire game. But yeah, this place is really damn good with just its atmosphere alone, really, just which honestly lands it here, like the whole nautical ship theme, and like it's just like super fun to like explore like the whole ship, like especially in like the later chapters, like once you have like the ship like opened up more, you can backtrack to like the very beginning of the game if you want, but there's like reason to because there's like locked doors that you see like really like early on in the game, like the anchor doors or the helm doors, and that you like that you find the keys to later on, and you get to come back and you get like rewarded for backtracking and stuff. You get like rewarded pretty nicely for it, and not to mention the main hall of this ship is just so beautiful, and I love that area. And like the whole, like the room with the pool that you have to like clean and like wait for it to like clean and come back later, and you can like swim under it and like go to like the other side. That's really cool too. And yeah, just in general, I think that there's just a lot of stuff to do in this ship. And yeah, this is how you do a ship area, Resident Evil 7. Take notes. All right, here we go. so coming in at number 22, we're going to have East Raccoon City from Resident Evil 9. So, yeah, this area is hated on way too much, especially on Twitter. It might just be on there. I'm not sure, but I just don't understand it. Like, first off, I'll acknowledge that the colors aren't the best. Fine. But, like, I just love the gameplay here. Like, with Leon. Like, this is the main Leon section of RE9. And like first of all, it just feels great, and I love how we get to like explore so much more of the city than we could in the 3 remake. Like, this game has the gas station, the warehouse, like not the same ones, but still, and like that Willis Tower, like that collapsed tower area with which like was super fun and like unique, with like the floor being made up of like the glass panes that like when you shoot them they break, and like there's some good strategy there with like the way that you can like take out the zombies, and you can even get some pretty funny death animations there too. But yeah, like the part with the mortar zombies is kind of annoying, but I do like it though, because it's kind of like the catapult area in RE4. And I kind of like that reference there. But and just like in general, I quite like the overall like objective here of collecting the bomb parts. It reminds me of the objective from the original 3, where you have to collect the parts for the trolley car. It reminded me a lot of that. And just like I love just like going around and doing all that. That's like the main thing that like that you do here. And I love exploring this whole area and like going back and unlocking the locked doors and all those BSAA crates. They give you some good stuff in there, and like, yeah, like, could it have been better? Maybe. Like, the enemy variety could have been better for sure. That's definitely my biggest issue with this place in general. But that and the destroyed ashy look, while it is cool, it doesn't look nearly as good as like the normal Raccoon City. But yeah, like all in all though, I really like this place, and to come in here number 22, I don't care what the haters say, it's going here. Coming in here at number 21, we have the Dead Factory from the original RE3. Here we have it, the final area from RE3 Nemesis. Man, this place is awesome. Like, I'll never understand why they cut this place out of the remake in favor of the Nest 2. Like, this area has such a cool atmosphere, with it being like a dark industrial factory, and there's like some like really like disturbing lore files to read. Like, some fucked up shit was going on here for sure. And like there's 2 really fun puzzles. The water sample and the valve puzzles are a highlight here, and like the dead Mr. X's at the end are just awesome and just crazy to see, honestly, because there's like 5 of them, and just like the implications of that is crazy. Like, I wonder like what like went on there. But and like the fact that you can enter this place like 2 different ways at the start, like because you're given a choice at like the bridge to jump off or stay on, and so like you get a little bit of variety there with that, and it's all just really fun. Like it's like a really fun final area, and really like unique, like a unique feel to it, and it really deserved to be in the remake. Plus the Nikolai helicopter boss, hell yeah, love that. Not in the remake either, but yeah, love this place, and I wish I could have put it higher, but it's gonna land here. All right, coming in here at number 20, we're going to have the old house from Resident Evil 7. Yeah, this is definitely a big highlight of RE7. This place is really fun. Like, from like Marguerite, like roaming the house, looking for you, like the creepy bug-filled rooms. Like, it's all just really creepy and makes for a fun area. Like, it's just like a nice change of pace and vibe too, like after dealing with Jack in the main house. It's like the whole, like the look of this place, like the old rotting wood, and like all the bug nests, like the flying bugs are like, they're annoying at first, but it's just like fun grabbing the flamethrower, like, and building it and then coming back and just like destroying those bastards and all their like and like all their nests, just like torching it all. Very satisfying. And you can choose to fight Marguerite too, like when you first come here, to get rid of her until the end if you want. So that makes for some nice it's some options in terms of the gameplay of like how you want to tackle this place. You can sneak around or fight her. I love that. And like but just like the old falling apart rooms, and like the crow door that you go into like the attic where it's like super dark and like there's a couple molded in there. That part's pretty damn scary, actually. It gets my heart bumping every time. But yeah, like the whole atmosphere of this place just works so well. And like it leads up to that awesome Marguerite boss fight at the end in the greenhouse, which is another really cool like part here. Yeah, it's just very fun part of RE7. Coming in here at number 19, we're going to have another factory. We're going to have the last place in Resident Evil 8, which is Heisenberg's factory. Another really good final area here. I've always enjoyed this place. Like, it has it has it all, really. Like a good enemy variety, multiple floors like to explore, and like a really cool industrial looking factory with like a central like an elevator to like navigate the floors. Like as you make your way through the place, you can like keep calling up this elevator, which has the Duke on it, and it just like it makes for some really good like traversal like options like throughout this place. And like I just love the whole thing where you like make molds of like the different key items. Like that whole mechanic is just like so unique. You don't see that like any other time in Resident Evil, and that whole thing's really fun. And like I don't know, just like the factory has a really good amount of backtracking. I'd say the most in the entire game, which is nice, and like you rarely see that in a final area. Usually the final area, I feel like a lot of the times has the least backtracking, whereas with Resident Evil 8 it has the most. So yeah, and like some of the rooms look the same, but that's mainly just because this place is really dark too. Like especially like later on, the power gets cut out, and you can like and like it's like really dark in the lower levels. But I think it adds to it. I think this place has a really nice feel to it. Like the whole setting here is just really nice, and I think it just works. Coming in at number 18, we have the train from Resident Evil 0. This is the highest ranked RE0 location that I have on here, and man, I love the train. This is the best part of 0 in my opinion, and it's at the very start. Like I just love like the layout and the fact that it just feels way bigger than you expect it to be at first. Like you get on it and you're like, okay, this is gonna be like a short little really fast train section, but no, it's actually quite a bit bigger than you'd think. There's multiple floors. Like you got like some locked doors, and like the item shoot mechanic works way better here in my opinion than the lab. It's not as annoying here, and the atmosphere in here is amazing. Like I just love the whole feel of this place. Like once you've played it, like you'll know like what I mean. But like especially like once like the train starts moving, and like you can even climb on top of the train like while it's moving, which is insane. I don't think that's possible, but it's pretty awesome though. Not to mention the train has one of the best save rooms in the entire series, in my opinion. That train save room is iconic, and the music to go along with it. But the train is just it's just a really fun time every playthrough, and it always makes me think the game's gonna be better. But then I get past it and I'm like, oh yeah. like the training facility is pretty good, but I feel like Zero just kind of declines in my opinion. But the trains are very good. And so come in here at number 18. I wanted to put it higher, but that's the hard part about this list. Is as the higher we're climbing up, it's getting really hard to rank these. But there might be some controversial takes coming up. You never know. Coming in at number 17, we're gonna have Uptown from Resident Evil 3, and here we are. This is the very first section of RE3. You have like the ambience of the city streets, the great soundtrack, zombies just roaming everywhere. This is just such a good opening area. Like you got Dario's warehouse where you start out at, and that place is just really cool. Even though you don't really have to come back there like ever, but it's a really cool like save room too. And Barjack where you meet Brad. I love that place. Like it's just like it's such a cozy like place to go into. I love just like chilling in there. I don't do it often, but you know, it's fun. Like you get to visit the RPD as well, which I will include as part of this. And like just like the interconnecting back alleys and like some things that you have to come back to later, like that one shutter where you have to come back with the wrench, I believe. And just like, yeah, it's just like there's a lot here. It's just like it's such a big area too. And like it's just like such a shame that this place was just like reduced to a not even 10-minute just like scripted on rails section in the remake. Such a shame. Like there's not even a map in the remake in this area. There's no map because it's just you're just going forward in a straight line. It's just like I don't know. It's just like it's like you're taking a tour of this place in the remake. Like people always I mentioned the clock tower and the park for getting left out. Uptown pretty much got left out too, and I think it deserves some recognition. It's a very fun area, and let's go here at number 17. Coming in here at number 16, we have the military training facility from Code Veronica. This one might be controversial. I'm not really sure what people think of this place, but God, I love it. Like, I'm not really sure what the perception is of this area in the fan base, but like both as Claire and Chris, it's just like so fun. Like, and like with Chris too, because you get to like explore like a different, like destroyed version of it. It's just like it's like a whole new like layout. But yeah, it's just like this place is just huge with a lot of different areas to go in. In fact, it can get confusing at times, like it's so big. This is definitely one of the most confusing areas in Resident Evil history, in my opinion. Like this, there's a reason Code Veronica is so hard, and this this place is definitely part of that. Like you have 3 different floors that are all quite big, and with all like the different locked keycard doors, like all being fun, like to unlock as you like progress. And like honestly, this place just has like a unique feel to it. Like it doesn't feel like the mansion or the facility from Zero. It has like its own unique feel. I don't know. It has it's like a more modern military feel to it, obviously. But there's even a fucking fully functional tank outside, which is just like adds a lot to the atmosphere too. I love that area, and just like fighting like the Bandersnatch enemies here that spawn in later. Like there's dogs. Chris fights hunters here. There's just a lot of fun gameplay here, and not to mention this is the place where Hunk trained in the lore, which is cool. But yeah, let's go here at number 16. All right, coming in here at number 15, we are gonna have the Residence / Guardhouse from Resident Evil 1. The Residence is a great change in atmosphere and in size compared to the mansion. Like you go to this old wooden house, and like man, as soon as you walk inside, that soundtrack just hits, dude. And like then you go into like the next room, and like you have like the first, you have like I think it's the first ever spider. in Resident Evil. Like it just like that like iconic shot of it coming down from the ceiling as soon as you like enter the room. It's great. And not to mention there's like zombie bees and like a zombie bee's nest you have to destroy with this like insecticide. And like the scientist that hung himself in that one room where you can like read his note. That's some really creepy lore. And like then like you can go down into like the aqua ring to fight zombie sharks. One in particular being a big ass zombie shark in Neptune. And I absolutely love the atmosphere down there. I mean, just listen to this angelic soundtrack when you first climb down here. And I just like all the flooded water and the dripping water like after you drain it all. It's just like a nice contrast and setting to the upstairs area, which is all like wooden, like an old like wooden house. And this place just oozes with good lore, and like you just like want to know what type of stuff went on here, you know. And like not to mention Plant 42, this giant mutated like sentient plant that has its like roots like spread throughout this whole place, and it can even like attack you in like that first hallway area if you don't cover or if you don't like climb over the crates. But and if you play as Jill, you get this whole like extra puzzle where you get to create the Vigil, which lets you skip the plant entirely. And like this place is just a blast, and I look forward to it every single RE1 playthrough. Coming in at number 14, we're going to have the Resident Evil 4 Remake Island. And man, the RE4 Remake really improved the island. It took an area that was simply just pretty good, in my opinion, and made it really damn good. Like, everything is pretty much improved here, from the added backtracking elements, which automatically boosted up for me, to the harder regenerators. There's even a mini-boss version of the Iron Maiden you can fight for a side quest. Like, also, just like the areas in general are a little different. Like, some areas, like the tractor part, are removed, which I was fine with because like there are like new areas too. And like just when you look at the map, it just feels like a fresh, like reimagined version of the OG island that still keeps its identity and just makes it better, honestly. And like that whole like new like revitalized like redone section with the regenerators is awesome. I think it's even better than the regenerator section in the OG. And like this place is just so much better. And it's gonna go here number 14. Coming in at number 13, we are gonna have the Resident Evil 8 Castle Dimitrescu. This might be controversial. I'm sure a lot of people would have this higher up, and I did have it in my top 10. I ended up moving it down some. I just did. But this is really hard because this place is absolutely awesome. Like, make no mistake, I love this place, and it's just beautiful to look at. It's just got like a really clean, like elegant look to it with all of the vases you can break, like reminiscent of RE4, and like all the core and all the cool areas, like the wine cellar that's filled with blood or wine. I can't really tell, but it looks really cool either way. Or the stunning rooftop area, like overlooking the whole village, where you fight the flying enemies. Love that part. Or like Lady D's chambers, which is a really cool area where you can do like that one puzzle where you gotta like drain the water that like leads down to the steps. That part's awesome. It's a really fun part because there's not a whole lot of puzzles in RE8, so that's one. But like the opera hall is really cool. You got like the piano thing that you gotta do. You just have like a really fun main objective too, of finding these 4 masks that you have to place into their slots in the main hall, and it's just like fun. Like it makes you explore the entire castle to find all of them, and and like you fight Lady D's daughters one by one as you like progress, and like take them all out as you like explore the place. Just a great area, and I just wish it took up more of RE8. because it is the absolute highlight of the game in my opinion. And it's but yeah, it's definitely a good length though. And all in all, very good area. Just could have been longer, or maybe just should have been at the end of the game. I don't know. There's just like I feel like there was more potential here, but very good. Number 13. All right, coming in at number 12. This might be controversial too. I'm not sure how many people would have it this high up. I mean, maybe people would, but I don't know. But it's the Palace from Code Veronica. This place might not be as big as some other areas, but man, is this place just oozing with aura? Like, I don't say the word aura a lot, but this place got it. From the moment you enter this place, like the camera pans like it did in Resident Evil 2, like the original, like it like shows like the whole like main hall, and the soundtrack just hits you immediately. It smacks you in the face, and it's just fucking great. And just like the look of this place too, like you have the marble. I don't know if it's a marble, whatever the thing is. Like the floors, the marble floors, like the red carpet leading up the stairs. It's just like a really cool atmosphere. It's just like, it all just looks so like elegant, and yeah. And like you go up the stairs and find the first save room in the game, and it is one of my all-time favorite save rooms. Like, I talk about a cozy ass room, bro. Love chilling in here for like at least a minute while I just kind of look around. It's a fun time, maybe longer than a minute. Well, I don't know. It depends on my mood. But also you have the casino room across from it with like the piano that you can like play the music note on later. You have like Alfred's office past the save room, which like the tone in here with like the lightning striking like really loud and flashing through the window is just really cool. And like downstairs you have the room where you watch like that like the iconic creepy like the dragonfly video, you know, the one with Alfred and Alexia tearing off the dragonfly wings. Like that's where you watch that video on the projector. Some creepy stuff. You have the multiple puzzles here, like the whole thing with the Lugers and freeing Steve from the furnace, that part. And then you have the family portrait puzzle where you have to, which I love, by the way. It's one of my favorite puzzles in all of Resident Evil history. Where you have to like get like the order of each one correct, and then you get the key item. I love that. And like the whole look of that room is really cool. But yeah, all in all, love this place. I'm not sure if it's underrated. It might be. And if it is underrated, I'm here to tell you, it is this good. Coming in at number 11, we're going to have Downtown from the original Resident Evil 3. Yeah, this place is awesome. Definitely better than the remake Downtown, in my opinion, just because it's just bigger. There's just more here. But yeah, the main objective here is to get the 4 parts for the trolley car, which basically like sends you to every area here, like the gas station to get the oil, where you gotta do a puzzle, and then the gas station fucking explodes afterwards. And like there's another puzzle at the substation where you can get I think it's one of the parts, but you can also get the Magnum there too. And like the trolley car area in general is really cool, and I think it's actually better than the subway area in the remake. I don't know why they changed it to a subway train, but you know, whatever. But you have like the restaurant here, you have like the news press, you have the city hall area which leads to the trolley car that just looks really cool. It has like a lot of like greenery there, which is nice, and like this statue puzzle type thing, and there's like like in general, there's a lot of backtracking here, and like just puzzles that make this area so much fun to explore. And also you have the original drain demos, and you have the brain suckers, which are like harder, I think, poisonous version of the drain demos, and those enemies are awesome. Don't know why they were changed so much in the remake and basically removed, but yeah, you get like that area here, which is awesome. They're really cool. And like, not to mention Nemesis starts chasing you here in Downtown, and and he makes this place super tense because he follows you through just about every single door. Yeah, and like I already mentioned the whole city streets atmosphere in Uptown, but that certainly applies here too. And just, yeah, like a lot of things I said for Uptown, but this place is just better in my opinion. Coming in at number 10, we have reached top 10 territory, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where it gets really hard. This was really hard to rank, but I think I got it. I think I got my ranking here. So, number 10 coming in, we have the main house, the Baker house from Resident Evil 7. And yeah, this is hard. I really wanted to put this high. I really wanted to put this higher up, but ultimately it had to land here at number 10, but which is still very high. But yeah, this place is awesome. I absolutely love the Baker house. Like I think most people would agree with me. Like this is the best part of RE7. Like you have Jack chasing you throughout the house, which is intense, and just like the constant paranoia that he could pop out at like any second, which he actually sort of can when he can burst through that wall, which is, I know it has jump scared a lot of people, but and like you have like a lot of like doors like to unlock, like you have like classic Resident Evil style doors, like the Scorpion, Snake, and Crow doors, where you gotta like find those keys, and it's just classic Resident Evil, like and like you need to, and like you get to like access those areas later on, and like also like the shadow puzzle here, where you get to like move like the thing around to match the shadow, is really cool, and it's a very unique puzzle in Resident Evil, and like you get to like squeeze through the secret passage afterwards, and like you have the direct homage to RE1 with the shotgun room that locks when you try to take it. Like this is a very nice looking main hall too. Like the main hall whole vibe in there is cool. Yeah, this place is just a blast. Like every playthrough, like I just find myself wanting to collect every little thing and find every secret like item here, and just like obviously it's a great atmosphere too. And this is certainly one of the scariest RE locations of all time, especially that basement area. But yeah, yeah, great area, and so come here number 10. All right, coming in at number 9, we're gonna have the original village from RE4. This one was really hard. Like putting this at number 9 when RE4 is like my favorite Resident Evil game. Like, and so like putting this at number 9 was hard, but like, I don't know, just like, there's just like things that I had to put like above this, but all in all, this is just a banger of an area though. Like every part here is fun. Like from like the opening village fight to like the farm area afterwards. Then you gotta rescue Louise, and then village chief's house, where you make your way into the city hall building, which has, by the way, I mentioned good save rooms earlier. This is one of the all-time best Resident Evil save rooms. I think a lot of people would agree with me, because that damn Serenity save music that hits when you enter this fucking building hits so damn hard. And yeah, and then you make your way to the church. You know, you go to the lake, the fish farm. It's just. And then, like, when it turns nighttime and like the Lost Plagas starts coming out of their heads when you blow their heads off, it's just, I don't know, like everything, like the whole vibe of the village is just like so like unique compared to like every other Resident Evil location, and definitely a banger of an area. And I might talk about this more later on, but yeah, coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have the clock tower from the original Resident Evil 3. Look, I will never understand why Capcom decided to not include this in the remake. Like, genuinely, it doesn't make any sense, because, like, this place is just awesome. It's like, it's absolutely oozing with atmosphere. I know I've said that a couple times here, but it's true. Like, with its gothic setting, which is just a great contrast to the Raccoon City streets that come before this. Not to mention the soundtrack here is amazing. This place just has a vibe and feel that's both creepy but like kind of cozy and unsettling, all wrapped up into one. You collect these clock keys, which are really cool, and like there's this like a music box puzzle. You fight spiders here, which was a great choice of enemies on Capcom's part. Like they fit perfectly here. And just like the rooms look really cool. Like the chapel area, there's the dining room, that main staircase room, like the upstairs clock area with the outside terrace. Like this area just has so much of that great Resident Evil aura. and the fact Capcom removed it in the remake still bothers me to this day, because the RE Engine look and feel of this place would have been breathtaking. But but this place is already breathtaking, obviously, because it's here at number 8. But yeah, if you haven't played this, if you've never played the original 3, go play it. Such a great game. It's such a great game. Like, it's such a good Resident Evil game. And this area is goated, and you need to experience it if you have not. Coming in at number 7, we have, in my opinion, the best part of Resident Evil 9, which is the Chronic Care Center. Man, this place was done so well with a big layout, with a main hall. It's like if the Spencer Mansion was a hospital, and it just works so well because it has a distinct feel over the mansion too. Like exploring this place for the first time too was like just a real treat, and it was so much fun. Learning this place, and Capcom knocked the ball out of the park. Like all the zombie doctors and patients you have to fight, but like they're still kind of doing like their everyday things, and like they like react to you if you like mess with them or do certain things. It's really cool. And like you have the chunk enemy that roams one side of this place and like searching for you. And on the other side, you have the chef that's roaming around. You have like so many little things to backtrack to, like enemies to kill, and like you have like the singing, like the pair of singing zombies. They give you some good stuff too, and like you have that one room with like the poker table where you can spend all like your antique coins to get like the upgrades and stuff. Very similar to RE7, which is one of my favorite areas, and like the main objective of finding the 3 quartz blocks is just like super fun and like engaging, like finding them all throughout the place. And like you gotta like go to like the basement, and which not to mention that area yet just has a very like unique feel compared to the rest of the place. And like hiding from the girl down there, as well as at the start of the game, was terrifying. And I don't know, this has just got to be the best area in RE9. I think most people would agree. This is a very classic feeling Resident Evil area with some new gameplay elements like introduced. And I think Capcom really did knock the ball out of the park with this one. And I wish it can go higher, but unfortunately it cannot. All right, coming in at number 6, we have the Private Residence from Code Veronica. This might be high up for a lot of you, but let me explain. Talk about atmosphere and aura. Truly, like, where do I even start? This place is dripping with phenomenal atmosphere from the moment you first approach those stairs on the outside, and like you hear that laugh, and like the lightning strike hits, and like you make your way up the stairs and inside, and you are greeted with one of the greatest Resident Evil soundtracks of all time. The setting is creepy as fuck too, and like one of the most unsettling areas in Resident Evil history, with the creepy dolls everywhere. Like the lighting is really creepy. The bats flying around really fit the tone perfectly, and like the music too. Like compared with all this, just is the perfect mix of just like of setting and just everything. And like that one specific like big doll too, like that's hanging from the ceiling, is just some disturbing stuff. Like, you've never seen anything like that ever in Resident Evil. like that site. And like, it just goes to show how twisted Alfred Ashford is as a villain. I feel like he had to have like designed this place. I don't even know, but he's a sick bastard. And like you enter like the chambers of the Ashford siblings, where like you need to find a blue and red ant jewel, where you can where it lets you enter like their attic, and it's creepy up there too. There's like a fucking merry-go-round up there, which you have to like activate to reveal another ladder. And yeah, this area is just great, but like it's certainly not very long, which is a little bit of a downside. Which, yeah, I say that and it's number 6, but you know, but yeah, and like the bats are great in the atmosphere terms, but they're kind of annoying if you don't have the lighter with you. So definitely take the lighter with you when you come here for the first time. But yeah, great area. And I think it has to be my favorite area in Code Veronica. I love being here every single time. I just like never want to leave almost. It's just like so cool. There's like not a lot of areas like it in Resident Evil. There's no other area like this in Resident Evil. And it would be higher up if it was more of like a level, honestly. But yeah, it's going to come here number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have entered the top 5. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 5, we're going to have the OG castle from Resident Evil 4. Man, this place, I think this place used to be my favorite. This place like used to be like my number 1, but it's made its way a little bit down here to number 5. But man, this place is just peak. Like it's just like amazing. It's the setting here is great. Obviously, like just the dark medieval castle with like the zealots, with the zealots that like come after you, like the robed guys, and like as soon as you enter this place, they shoot fucking fireballs at you. You have to shoot the cannon to blow open the gate, and then you're introduced to Salazar, who's like one of the all-time. He's one of my all-time favorite Resident Evil villains, and I think his bodyguards, like the right hand and the left hand, they're so fucking cool. Like their design is one of my favorite designs in all of Resident Evil, of like any character or like enemy. They look so badass, and like you just get like, I don't know, like the whole like vibe, especially like after you meet Salazar, you get like the feeling he's like always like watching you, because he like literally like hacks the comms and like starts talking shit to you over like the radio and like yeah, but like, and like Ashley gets taken again at the castle, and like you go down to like the sewer section to fight the bugs, which that part was in the remake, but they moved it to separate ways. But and I think they moved it to the island, I believe. I could be wrong though. But yeah, this area is great. But like something like that I love in the original is just like the specific like atmosphere when you go like outside, like the cricket sounds, like the ambience when you go outside is just peak. And like whenever you go to like certain areas, like whenever you go to like Salazar's tower and like his maze, like you're greeted with like a hard like piano note that's just like really creepy and like sets the tone. Yeah, this place is just there's just so much that I could say about the Resident Evil 4 castle, and whatever else I have to say about it, you might hear after this. But yeah, this is gonna go here number 5. All right, coming in at number 4, we have the Resident Evil 4 remake village. Now I know a lot of people might have the village above the castle, but still, it's fucking amazing. Like it's top 4. This is God status right here. But yeah, like in terms of like the remake version, I simply put it above the original just because of like there's just more backtracking here, which I love. That's like my thing. And like like I always dreamed of a Resident Evil 4 remake where they would, you know, add backtracking and like expand on the maps and give you reason to go back to areas, and that's exactly what they did here, and they did it wonderfully. You can like there's like a reason to go back to like every area, and like the lake area that was expanded is a great addition where you get to like explore all around the lake, get a bunch of cool treasures. You can go to like the center of the lake in that boat and get the free red 9. Like like there's just a lot to do here in the village. Like it's just makes it even like it makes it like even longer than it was in the original. Like, yeah, they removed a couple things. Like I think they removed like the second El Gigante fight where you can choose the path where you can fight it. I think they removed that in the remake, but like whatever. It's just like, but still like the backtracking and all that makes up for it. And there's fucking side quests to do, and it's just like, and like, yeah, like in my opinion, they improved it. Like they took the village that was already near perfect and they improved it somehow. And I applaud them for it, and it's gonna land it here in number 4. There's just so much I can say about this, but we gotta move on the list. Iconic though. And I love me some Chief Mendez too. He's the GOAT. All right, coming in at number 3, we have both the original and the remake version of the RPD from Resident Evil 2, the Raccoon City Police Department. This place is awesome. Like, this place's atmosphere is off the charts with its own distinct feel to it. Like it has like the club, spade, diamond, and heart keys that you have to collect for all those doors, which is really cool. And like just like the intricate layout where you can plan routes through it, whether it be to like avoid Mr. X or just like to like avoid some zombies in like certain hallways. It's just like a lot of fun maneuvering throughout this place, and like and like the whole museum turned a police station vibe is just so prevalent here, with rooms like Chief Irons' office and his like private collection room, the statue room upstairs, the library with another great soundtrack in there, by the way. Like you got the dark room, which is one of the all-time best save rooms, the STARS office where you can see the desks of all the RE1 characters. You have the basement area with the parking garage, the morgue, the kennels, like a really fun part too, with a big atmosphere change from the main RPD, where like you fight dogs down there, and like not to mention the lickers crawling around the RPD. Just absolutely love it. Like whether it be the original or the remake, they both are equally awesome, and I can't decide which one I like more. So guess what? They're here number 3. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the mansion from RE1, both the original and the remake. Here we are, the iconic Spencer Mansion, the place that started it all, from the main hall to the art room to the dining room, medicine save room, that iconic dog hallway where they break through the windows. Literally every room in this place is iconic, like every area. Like pretty much, and the atmosphere here is immaculate, with like the original version giving off sort of an overlook hotel vibe from The Shining. I actually just recently learned that was apparently an inspiration, which is pretty cool. And or the remake version that has like a more like gothic horror feel to it. I absolutely just love both. I can see the point of view for preferring either one. Like personally, I'm more familiar with the remake version as I've played it way more, but both are just perfect in their own right. Like, not to mention the hunters you fight later on when you come back, and all the sword, armor, helmet, shield doors you have to unlock. They're just awesome. Like, they're like such like a cool like themed. Basically, like everything like in this, like all like the decor here is like medieval themed, which is really cool. And just like a lot of stuff to do, man. There's just like such a good amount of puzzles and things to discover, and it's just like it makes for some great classic RE gameplay. Coming in at number 1, our number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Resident Evil 4 remake castle. If you've been paying attention, you probably already knew this, but here it is. This is this is my favorite. Look, before the remake came out, the OG castle was always my favorite. You know, growing up, playing the games, playing through like every Resident Evil game, the castle just spoke to me. It's just such a cool fucking area. Like the atmosphere. I know I say that a lot in this video, but the castle just always had a special vibe and feel to it, and just the gameplay, like each gameplay like section, like the water hall, the catapult area when you first get there, the first Garrador fight in the prison cells. But this remake version has just taken what was such a perfect area for me and just, it somehow improved it to the point where I was just like, I mean, I have to put it above it. Sure, in some aspects, you could argue, you know, like I could certainly see why people would prefer the original, you know. I'm not here to say, you know, whichever one you prefer is fine. Hell, even I go back and forth still, you know, and making this list was really damn hard, but every time I play through this section of RE4 Remake, it is a fucking blast. It's such a blast that I never, like whenever I leave the castle and I get to the island, I'm like sad, and I want to like restart the game almost just to replay it. Like that's how you know an area is god tier. It's just like they added backtracking, they added all these side quests, all these treasures to collect. You know, they give you a reason to go back to each of the areas, because the original castle had a little bit of backtracking, but they've definitely given you a reason to actually go back to these areas that you went to at the start. You know, like hell, like if you want to, you can go all the way back to like pretty much the very start of the castle if you want to, and there's stuff for you to get. It's perfect. But like not only that, but it's just like I don't know, like they added like extra areas, like the castle, what's it called? Like the battlements, like the outer wall. You know, like the area where that one El Gigante spawns, like the armored one that like, you know, throws the fucking rocks at you and shit. That part's fun, and that was a completely new area that was not in the original. And like, sure, they removed areas like the lava room, which does bum me out, but you know what? I look at it this way. In that aspect, I actually think it gives the original something even more unique about it, which, you know, like the lava room not being in the remake is not the biggest thing. I mean, it would have been nice to have, but it's not the end of the world, you know. It's still, but they still took like everything else about this area and improved it. They expanded the Ashley section where she's like her whole section is just better now. It's just it went from a pretty fun area, you know, but like they made it into like a genuinely really fun part where you can like get treasures as the game gives you like a set of keys that you have to like you have to like find each different like use for them. So there's like some like expanded gameplay like elements in that, and like the whole thing with her going down into the mausoleum and having to sneak, having to like go like get past all the armored guys, and like just her whole section, like having to like use like the lantern to like stop the armored guys with the blue light is just great. And like they added like a side boss where you can actually fight one of the armored guys as like a whole like side like optional boss if you want, which I thought was awesome. You can like go, you fight him and you fight him inside the mausoleum if you go back as Leon, and it's sick. But just like everything, like there's just so much to even talk about that I could just do like a whole separate video for. But if you've played this though, you know, if you're watching this video, you know why it's so great. And yeah, I mean, and like also there's that whole like expanded area with I forgot what the area is. I think it's the ballroom. Yeah. It's the ballroom where they like that was such a small like 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 you're in and you're out like type area in the original, but they actually added like a lot more just in that room too. Like they added like some treasures and like the way that connects to the like the clock tower and like that whole like the cable car ride that leads there is like directly connected to the ballroom is really cool as well. And like the fact that you can go inside Salazar's throne room now. You can literally go inside his throne room, which you couldn't do in the original, and you can actually go in there, and it's like there's like really cool like red lighting in there, and like he has like pet chickens, I guess, that are just like roaming around. It's it's kind of funny, but like, and you like sit on Salazar's throne, which is really cool. It's a really cool callback to the where you could sit on Sadler's throne in the original. But yeah, just like so much stuff like that just makes this my favorite area in all of Resident Evil. And yeah, it's just, yeah, it's number one. And honestly, thank you guys for watching this video. This is the end. If you've stuck in here the entire way through all the entries, awesome. Hell yeah, thank you. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more content like this. I can definitely, I'm looking to like improve my content. So like more long form videos like this, more rankings, I can rank other shit in other game series. I have a lot of ideas that it just comes down to, will people watch it? So if you like this, please give it a like. I put a lot of time and thought into this. So if you would like to see more of it, and I know that this, as far as I know, nobody's done this yet on YouTube. So as far as I know, I'm the first. I have not seen anybody do this yet. So, if that's worthy of a like to you, please drop it, because it lets me know. It's just because it does help. I'm trying to grow my channel. But leave a comment. Really, just let me know what you thought of it. Let me know like how I could have done the video better. Just in general, just like just let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm actually really curious. But yeah, that's this is kind of just like the ending part here to the video. If you're still listening, yeah, it's just kind of my closing thoughts. I think that's it though. But yeah, just subscribe too. Maybe hit that bell button. If you're feeling froggy. But yeah, just that's about it though. See ya. See you in the next one, I guess. I'll try to post more often too.